Hi guys. So this is an informative video for everyone out there who's wanting to be a creator or who's on a journey of content creation. I'll be summarizing a few clips and a few important points from one of the most famous podcasts in India, and I'll be crediting the link of the podcast in the description of this video. You can check it out. My only point of creating this video is just so that it's a very big podcast and I just wanted it to be summarized in a short form manner, which is why I'm making this video. Let's get right into it. So coming to the 3-step advice for new creators. The very first advice would be to get discovered through short form content. This means that if you are on a journey and if you're willing to make content and if you're just getting into it, you need to be able to get yourself discovered through short form content. The second most important point is to build a community through long form content. And finally, if you're someone who wants to build a business, then you can build a business through the community itself. Some important points that a few of the creators mentioned in this long form podcast were: every 7 years, a creator should ideally adapt and pivot into different directions. Content creation and YouTube, as I'm assuming, because I'm also new to it, is a very, very long journey and you need to be able to give it your all. You need to be able to give it your best shot. 7 years is the ideal time wherein you should adapt to the changes that are coming in and accordingly pivot into a different direction if you need to. Again, the very basic advice that was given earlier in the video was that start with short form content to build initial traction, then shift to long form. This again basically means that if you need to build a community and if you need to first get yourself noticed out there, you need that short form content. And finally, follow and listen to the CEOs of TikTok, Facebook and Twitter, because this will provide you with a lot of insights and a lot of information about the upcoming changes that they might be bringing to their apps, which is very important for you and which will be very important for you in your content creation journey. Some important quotes that will help you identify and realize the kind of content that will bring you that sort of traction or bring you that boost onto your account. There's a quote by Nelson Mandela that goes, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart." As you build on this journey of content creation, I think one of the very important points that was mentioned in this podcast was that gradually you will, if you need a very big global audience and if you're willing to build a community on an international scale, you will have to get into dubbing and subtitles, because that's how you will be able to attract the international audience, because again, not everybody speaks English throughout the world. Percentage of the population internationally that speaks English is very, very low. So you need to realize that if you want to do it on a global scale, you will have to start speaking to people in their own languages, which will ultimately mean that you'll have to probably dub your videos or bring subtitles to your content. Coming to some important terms that the creators in this video used. What does TAM mean? TAM is basically TAM, and the full form of TAM is total addressable market. It refers to the maximum revenue a product or service could make in the market. From the perspective of content creation, it refers to the total potential audience size for a particular content. So let's say you're planning on getting into memes or entertaining content, or if you're planning on getting into fashion along with entertainment, or if you're planning on getting into travel, fashion and entertainment, you need to be able to know who your TAM is or who exactly is your total addressable market, which you will be able to analyze once you start posting out there and once you start seeing the results of the insights on any of the apps that you're posting, be it YouTube, be it Instagram, or be it TikTok. Now, what exactly is affiliate income, or in other words, how exactly do creators earn? I mean, you must have seen a lot of these creators earning in lakhs of rupees. You need to be able to know how exactly do they make that money. The easiest way to describe it will be affiliate income. Affiliate income for content creators is the income earned by promoting products or services. They receive commissions on sales made by customers using their referral links. So all of the brand deals that you see that are being done by famous creators on Instagram to YouTubers, for example, if I create a referral link, that is being provided to me by a product that I'm promoting or a service that I'm promoting, and I ask you, my audience, to use that referral link, so basically that commission will be the money that will be given to me as a content creator. Now, what is rate per click? A lot of us scroll on Instagram for a very long period of time, and suddenly, let's say you're an Android user or an iPhone user and you see a phone case ad on the app itself, and then there's a pop-up that says shop now, and you click on it. What's rate per click? Rate or cost per click is the price an advertiser pays every time someone clicks on their ad. So let's say that's the kind of ad that is being pushed on your Instagram page and you're promoting it. So that's the money that you'll be able to receive on the number of clicks that that ad receives. Coming to brands, one of the creators mentioned the kinds of relationships you as a creator will have with brands, which will be one-night stands, dating, and marriage. One night stands will be you give me the money, I'll do the work for you, and that's it. The relationship ends there. Dating will be sort of an on and off relationship that you have with a brand, wherein you're promoting a product once or twice, and then after a certain period of time, you choose to promote the product again. Marriage is basically you have a very, very long-term relationship with the brand and you want marriage, is what was being said in this very famous podcast. I think that's what we all should be targeting as creators. I mean, obviously, once you get that sort of engagement on your content, brands will approach you and you need to try to create a relationship with them that is on the lines of marriage. Finally, you need to be able to analyze. Obviously, after a lot of trial and error, you will come to the conclusion whether you want to build a business online, or you want to entertain, or you want to educate, because there are these three broad categories that you will be stepping into as a content creator. I myself personally am figuring this out because and the kind of content that will get traction on my account will help me decide what I want to do with it. That's it for the video. I mean, I've made quite an elaborate video for you all to get into it, and obviously I'm not someone who's experienced. I have just heard these creators and they are a big inspiration for me. I'll be tagging all of them also in the comments with the hopes of them seeing the video. And I'm very, very excited for the WTF fund that is being brought to the table by WTF podcast by Nikhil Kamath and the other creators in that podcast. I'm thankful to all of these creators. I'll be giving all of the credits to them. And yeah, that's about it. I hope this video helps you even 1% and gives you that confidence boost to start creating content, because all of us should be creating content. It teaches us sales and marketing. It teaches us how to market ourselves. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm very, very happy that you did. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.